Audio. Oh, hi. You want to
What's up?
join the cast
Of?
of Billionaires versus Hooligoons?
No.
Right. Fair enough. Well, the stream is live anyway, but waiting for game to load
Alright.
or lobby to set up, and it looks like Hooligoons are missing a POS3 player. And Too Hot for Dota should be starting soonish. Oh dear. Hey, it looks like Hooligoons have sorted out a POS3. Oh. Fuck me. Yeah, there goes my funny comment. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I believe out by Max. I believe Billies are more than ready, and Hooligoons have got 7 minutes before drafting penalties occur. And my co-caster today, the #1 rated Goon TI player, according to Strats, Clavs, is
Like that means anything.
was just getting some soup.
Did you scare off Max? I saw him in the
Yeah, he didn't seem interested in this game. We already had some pre-game drama in Hooligoons needing a POS3.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess Paragoon is not around today.
Maybe gotten sick like NPR. All of those viruses going around at tier 3s. What comes to be next?
Gosh, I hope not. He is 99% win condition. Hooligoons just need Rebel and
Zeraxsas.
Zeraxsas.
Are they stuck in traffic again?
Who knows? They've got 5 minutes, but I don't think a lobby has been set up yet.
They're waiting for everybody actually shows.
Yeah. Might be another short stream again today.
Yeah, I think Aerie is currently still in setting up the and the hot for Dota game.
That's fine. So I did look at Group A's standings. I believe with this win, Billionaires are now second. With the win against Jeff, Billionaires are second. And if they win both games today, they will be tied first with Wogan's Wizards, who I thought were actually a lot lower, but Wogan Wizards are top of Group A.
Well, unless I feel like realistically, unless Hooligoons pull out a miracle, then it might be a tie at the top of Group A.
Yeah, maybe the new edition of RoamingHitbox will give them the edge they need to win.
Yes. Because currently Hooligoons are dead last.
So Hooligoons have got 3 minutes before draft penalties occur. In the meantime, just a chill stream of just myself as the viewer. But yeah, we can stream snipe Jonas's stream in the meantime. Hmm. Like Ari has joined the Billionaires on Discord, giving them an update, and Ari has now joined the Hooligoons. Okay. Let NochUK go through. They have picked up the Chikiro for Team M.
Draft penalties might start soon for Hooligoons.
Yeah.
Zeraxsas is here. Which means Rebels will also be here.
Hopefully. Okay, not Hooligoons. Goon fellas are being kinda cringe in Jonas's chat.
Hooligoons and Billionaires lobby is finally up.
Okay, the lobby is live. I can transition. There we go. Nice new screen.
Wrong channel, Rebel.
Well, yeah, but I can't join the other one.
Yeah, you can go to the lobby.
Do you have any words for stream? Any words against your opponents today, Rebel?
No,
Fair enough.
it'll be alright. There we go.
Nice. Nice. Just waiting for Rebel to join, and then get this game started. And I think penalty should start be going now for Hooligoons. Sure why Rebel hasn't joined yet.
I think this is the most delayed start of the game we have seen in the tournament yet.
Yeah, yeah, it's. Oh, not Dead Rebel.
The coin has been flipped.
Oh God, they picked Tidehunter. Nice. Just need Billionaire Hooligoons go on second pick. And Billionaires have chosen Radiant. Right. So now we're in the ban phase. I expect probably standard bans at this point. KBJ's in the game, so I imagine just Witch Doctor, Nature's
standard.
Prophet.
Witch Doctors, Nature's Prophets, BAs, some other very good center
Oh,
carries. Maybe
ah.
a Bakero.
Hooligoons only have 20 seconds of reserved time.
Will all of Hooligoons bans be Storming Eagle carries?
Wow, I think they should ban that Slardar then, as that seemed to do work against Jeff this morning. I think that's a Luke
You mean
Snapfire
Slark, not
ban.
Slardar.
Slark, yeah. Yeah.
They
They're
have
both.
an Airspeed Dolphin. Okay,
They're
the
both.
band Snap is for LDC. Disruptor is for KBJ. Witch Doctor hasn't been banned out yet, so will they take it for themselves or send it off? They must be taking it for themselves. Yes,
Yeah.
they took it for themselves. So a knock Witch Doctor again.
And Disruptor has been banned, which is another KBJ hero.
Yes. But BA first pick for Hooligoons.
Okay. Venge is still up though. The draft, and Venge is very strong at the moment.
But does Luke play Venge?
I imagine he'll get Marcy.
Yes. They got rid of his snap, but they haven't gotten rid of his monster. And Hooligoons also only have one ban before the big page.
It's taking Billy's a while to ban. Already eaten up 19 seconds of their reserve time.
Beastmaster.
And that's an Eagle ban with the Juggernaut.
I don't really approve of the Juggernaut ban. BA does reasonably well versus Jug. Because she has high single crit damage. And if she blurs, Juggernaut's ultimate stops because there's nowhere to go.
Oh, Dazzle. Do we think that's just going to be a support Dazzle or off lane or carry Dazzle, mid Dazzle?
I'm going to currently put my money on a KBJ support as well.
Okay.
Luke
Oh.
Dark Willow.
That's interesting considering the Marcy's up. But fair enough.
No, that's a core Willow. It's more likely a core Willow than a core Jakiro. So would that be a mid Willow?
Yeah, it could be a silencer. Ugh.
Could be 4 mid still.
Yeah,
For Hooligoons, it depends on lifestyle.
I think silencer though is quite a decent pick against this team so far.
Also, I didn't like that axe pick because there's some very good things versus the axe. Like the Witch Doctor already picked.
Yeah, Spectre, Classics, Eagle, hero. He's just gonna go and farm for 60 minutes. But I do wonder where Witch Doctor Willow Jakiro are going. Could be a mid Jakiro, could be a Flax mid Witch Doctor.
No, it's going to be mid Dark Willow. Get the Aghanim, some Moonshard, and you melt anything and everything. Then at some point you get a Blood Torrent to not care about a PA.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if Axe gets on the Dark Willow, then the Dark Willow is in a lot of trouble.
Which I hope Billy's haven't sort of outdrafted themselves with this draft. But I could very much see it snowballing for Hooligoons if they can survive laning phase.
Yeah, Hooligoons don't think that Dark Willow or Jakiro or Witch Doctor are mid. They think they're still looking for him. Yeah, I think that's a Dark Willow mid. As the Razor off lane, Spectre say. Jakiro for Witch Doctor farmer.
Yeah.
And Billionaires think that the Silencer is a support. Will that be the case or not?
You'll see the final hero, Shadow Shaman, so it's a mid silencer.
KB. No, wait, Zeraxsas. A mid Dazzle. A KBJ Shaman. Heretic Force Silencer. Mid Dazzle. And Rebel Carry PA. It's a mid Jakiro.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know if you're going to pick from those two heroes who's going to go mid. The Dark Willow is just so much better being carried.
Yeah. I think if they were gonna just do the Jakiro mid, I would have just liked to see them with the Shadow Shaman instead of the Witch Doctor, just to give them like additional pushing. Because this Jakiro, even though they nerfed his E or damage on towers, he still pushes really well and can get towers quickly.
Yes. I think they picked the Witch Doctor because they didn't want to ban it and thought we can play the Witch Doctor. That's the only reason why they have Witch Doctor. And it worked earlier today, so what's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, that's true. If it's not broke, they need to fix it. I think if you're Billy's, you should look to invade, and that's what they've drawn on the map.
Yes.
I think if you're Hooligoons, you should expect yourselves to be invaded, so you should just counter invade.
Yeah. Like, Hooligoons aren't too bad on defense because they have a bunch of dots and stuff, but Billionaires can walk you down as well. Between Jakiro, Razor, Dark Willow, most like the getting brambles, yes.
You got KBJ Shadow Shaman, Rebel PA, Zeraxsas on Dazzle, Heretic on Silencer, and Roaming Hitbox on Axe. And then for Billy's, we got Bleak on Razor, Notch on Witch Doctor, Luke on Dark Willow. Oh, they've been spotted.
KBJ might be the first.
The problem is
And
Axe is on the other side of the river. There's two going down from Hooligoons.
They also very well grouped up in a triangle for the Jakiros.
Yeah.
Who got the kills? Jakiro got the first one, and Luke got the first blood.
Axe still able to get two bounties. Oh no, this is a Dazzle mid.
Yes, I did say that.
Oh, sorry.
Because Zeraxsas was playing it.
Well, I hope Zeraxsas paid attention to the Thompson build for Dazzle mid.
No, he didn't. Like it's a really bad Dazzle mid lane because you're against somebody who does as much dot damage as you and has attack slow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's not going to be able to trade effectively. Jakiro's Q is has got a shorter cooldown compared to Dazzle's Poison Touch.
technically, you don't care as much about the cooldown on Poison Touch if you keep looking in, but the problem is he has attack slow and
Yeah.
extra and even more attack slow from Liquid Fire. You're not going to attack fast enough for it to like really benefit you while you're ticking down.
And up top lane, they're tower diving already onto Hooligoons. Might have been a bit too deep by Bleak. He does get KBJ. And Bleak goes down to the tower.
Good bounty gold. Mid lane, Zeraxsas has been relegated to cowering under the tower.
Yeah.
Going bottle. Not a bad choice. I feel like in this lane you might have just wanted brown boots first so you can dodge the dual breath.
Yeah, I think after bottle, he should definitely look to getting boots.
Jonas skipping the bottle. Getting no talisman boots, so arcanes afterwards. I know, not arcanes. Veil of Discord.
Yeah, I
Amp
think.
up the damage.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Seeing there was going to be ahead in this lane. I still would have liked the bottle just so he has better rune control. Oh, up top, Rebel dying to
Keep
Bleak.
dying.
ABJ
The
able
diving
to pull the wave while it was under tower though up top, which you shouldn't be doing.
KBJ trying to win a fist fight with the Dark Willow.
Yeah, and
And now
he's
and walks through all the brambles.
meanwhile bot though, roaming hitbox is doing quite well for Hooligoons.
He's doing better on last hit than Storming Eagle, but it's also Axe, and Axe doesn't do badly early. Heretical Silencer has burnt all of his mana before he has gotten to level 3, when his real damage shows up.
Yeah, he does have 2 mangoes though, and Scott and the Lotus.
We'll have enough mana for one.
Oh, KBJ going down again, and they're turning on Rebel up top. Deciding not to tower dive.
Yeah. So what looks like is happening top is that KBJ gets slightly out of position, and the brambles go down in a good enough position that they have to run into each other.
Oh, Jakiro
Yep.
dying to Shadow Shaman Dart.
Yep. Fight over a rune.
Oh, nice call.
Noch looking to die. Oh, almost dead.
If only Heretic was clicking on the witch. Never mind, Witch Doctor still dies anyway.
He had arcane curse on him.
Fair enough.
He stopped healing and instantly died.
On that
But the
sentry.
heal's level 1, so it doesn't out heal the damage out of level 1 arcane curse. 16. Mid. Zeraxsas might have gotten the kill, but he's 7 lashes behind the Chikiro.
Does have a bunch of regen coming his way though. And KBJ's finally given Rebel a tango that they can use.
That's a lot of very expensive regen.
And Rebel going down again.
Oh. Unsurprisingly, the safe lane isn't going splendidly.
Do you on Shadow Shaman get Hex? I would have thought you'd get an Ether Shock.
Yes, you get at least 1 level of Ether Shock. Because it's a 90 mana, but it's 140 damage. It's like 2 of your last hits.
Oh, in mid, Jonah killing Zeraxsas.
Yes.
And Jonah does have that veil on his way, which is going to just make this lane even harder.
Zeraxsas not playing safely even after he got 180 gold worth of tangos, which I feel like he'll never actually use.
Yeah, that's true.
Like for a mid laner at minute 6, getting 6 tangos is a lot of regen. Especially
Yeah.
if you have a bottle.
Yeah, especially he has a bottle. He has a heal with his Shadow Weave. Zeraxsas going for the gank up
KBJ
top.
looking to. Yeah, Zerax. 4 people top 4.
Yeah.
The response.
I like the rotation from Heretic. I don't think Zeraxsas needed to come up here, especially as he missed his poison touch on Razor.
He hit the poison touch on the Dark Willow, but didn't follow up on it. He kind of went for the Razor. If he had turned to go for the Dark Willow, he might have been able to kill the Dark Willow, and the rest of the team can kill the Razor.
Oh, down
I don't
bot.
think.
Is he gonna get? Yeah, he gets with knock.
Yeah, from the right fight week up top, the Dazzle only did 134 damage, and I think all of that was on the Dark Willow. Double kill for the roaming hitbox.
Yeah, meanwhile up top.
It's helping the team massively. Dual-bred missed onto Jakiro. Jakiro looking for that kill, for a kill. Blake will die to the Dazzle's poison touch. 2 seconds off of a stick being off cooldown. Roaming hitbox has overstayed his welcome.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So close.
A nice idea to TPing out, but I think he should have done it as soon as he saw the dagger coming in.
Yeah. I guess there's just that hesitation at Ice Path. Might be there to stop him.
Yeah, but the ice pat's going to be there later also. Also, why has Shakiro maxed liquid fire?
Because he wants to push towers.
That's the idea of maxing pushing towers while getting away.
And has a dead silencer, KS by Eagle.
Eagle has blade mail. Done. No brown boots yet. Most likely shipping out. Yes, brown boots. Nog has gone earn first again.
Like we said, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
I don't think last game to earn help, because last game they had Earth Spirits getting a vessel.
And now Luke is 1v2ing.
Yes.
Is he gonna go down here? I think Rebel should turn around and keep chasing on that, but that's okay.
The Dark Willow is to be wanting the KBJ and Rebel, purely on the fighting.
Yeah.
The Dark Willow is 2 levels above both of them.
And he has a Midas queued up on the Willow.
Yes. Luke doesn't play, from the games I've seen, he doesn't play a 4. He plays a 4 that really wants to be a core.
And
And
this is
then hopes the enemy team doesn't finish fast enough that it gets punished.
Oh yeah, keep going on Eagle there, guys.
He has no escape, but he has Blade Mail.
Just keep hitting him.
Yes, the Hex. And Global Silence. I know about Global Silence.
Yeah, it should be
Noch is
2
also
kills. Nice.
Oh, that's a dead Zeraxsas.
Now TP
Not
out.
yet.
TP out Zeraxsas.
If he had healed himself, he might have lived. He had Maledict still on.
This might be a dead hitbox again as they keep chasing. Ice Path does not
Miss.
land.
I don't think Blake is in the mood of diving. Maybe with Luke. Dark Willow. Taking a lot of AoE damage. This team doesn't have too many problems. They shouldn't have too many problems dealing with the Dark Willow, as they have a lot of AoE damage that the Willow hates.
I think Hooligoons doing a decent job at distracting Billy's while his PA is allowed to just be left alone to
Axe going
farm.
for Axe, aiming up that Razor.
Nah, too slow.
He's going for the dunk. Will he get the dunk? No. But they got to look for it. Noch is top, just pushing a tower while his team is fighting. The Rebel is hit level 7, going for one of the slower Battle Furies in this game.
Yeah, it's going to be a very slow Battle Fury. It's been spotted by Eagle, who, even though he has BK Blade Mail, does not
Blade Mail.
want any part of it.
He doesn't have
Cowardice.
it. He doesn't have any levels in Desolate yet, so he doesn't do that much damage. Besides Structural Dragger. Noch now is coming towards you. Hitbox is going Blade Mail. I'm not the biggest fan, but
No, I think
he already got Vanguard, so he gets Blade Mail, and then he gets Blink, which means he's actually online by like 20-something minutes.
able
It's
to
very,
get
very
Blake.
slow.
Nice old turn on Jakiro there, lads.
They can't catch him. Kira has boots of travel.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. If the axe doesn't get a blink now, they have no way of catching people.
Yeah.
They're kind of all waddle up and hope they don't kill you before you waddle up to them.
Yeah, if I was KBJ, I would also save up for a blink, just to
Yeah.
help keep people in place with the axe, so that your team can waddle up eventually.
He has 1,200 gold, so I think that's what he is aiming for. But I also have a fear that it might be a random force that gets pulled out, and you back into a similar problem. You can save somebody, but they have higher movement speed, so they'll just walk you down again.
No, he's got a Glimmer Kid coming out.
Oh no. Also he has masked Shackles.
Yeah.
Shackles is the one thing you do not want to max this game. At first.
No, he is
Because
not.
if you stand on the spot, Razor can eat damage off of you. If you stand on the spot, Jakiro can just put macro fire on you. If you stand on the spot, the Dark Willow can just fear you. If you stand on the spot, the Spectre can just ult on you. And now
But
KBJ's dead.
yeah. Oh, do they want no detection for it? Oh yeah, they do.
No, they found a ward in their backpack. But-
Oh, this might be a dead
and-
Luke.
No, it's not. KBJ died and fed all the snakes.
Yeah.
The Dark Willow currently has 1300 HP. More than enough.
Dark Willow
Revive-
has enough for Hand of Midas now.
She has enough for Hand of Midas and a bottle. That is for some reason queued up. Dazzle is very slowly building an Aghanim's.
Yeah. Another problem is this Dazzle has just stopped farming.
The most farmed on his team, but still 1600 gold behind the Jakiro.
Yeah. Nice
Not
silence.
Not a bad thought, but they couldn't decide if they want to go in on it or leave, and they decided to leave.
Yeah. That's fine. At least they all together decided to leave and not one goon just deciding to YOLO in. I think
Axe now has Blade Mail flying.
yeah. I think if he had Blink Dagger there, that might have been something they should look for.
Yes, if he had Blink Dagger, he could have gotten it. He was kind of like looking to go in and out, walking in on the spot. I know it's night vision, but I think you could see the enemies near that wave.
Yeah, that's why I looked away as I thought he would know not to go there. Picking out Eagle while they let their mid tower take damage.
We're 17 minutes in, and Rebel soon, trademark, will have a battlefield. Level 9. Eagle is level 11, and Eagle is going Radiance. Eagle used ult from mid. He killed Heretic. And
Azul
Zeraxsas
is dead. Oh no?
He is going to be dead anyways.
KBJ not microing his wards though.
Yes.
But this could be
KBJ
dead
put
Luke.
No. KBJ put down the wards before he hexed the Witch Doctor to try and stop his ult.
Yeah.
Hex, then put down. Rebel has a Battle Fury flying out. Heretic is going for a Force Staff. Axe currently has nothing queued up, but most likely a Blink. Razor went SNY.
I'm not sure what the Dark Willow has the Yules for. I guess maybe the axe if he ever blinks in. But I feel like if you're just so far ahead at this point, you do get that Midas, you do get that axe.
No, I know what it is. Global Silence purged off yourself. But that's a very niche use. Basically, Shadow Shaman Shackle's being channeled. Silencer's ultimate. What's Dazzle's duration? No, Dazzle doesn't care. It has 8-second duration. Axe, if he jumps in with Blade Mail, you just cyclone him up. He doesn't do anything. Because nobody can hit him. And until PA gets BKB, it's also a possibility.
Okay, that's fair enough then. You're just being safe. I mean, I'm a massive noob, but so I would have just gone for the axe being this far ahead.
That BA got annihilated.
Yes.
And in a way, if you went for the axe, you would require attack speed next, and then you would require an MKB or a Bloodthorn or something to pierce the evasion of the PA. There's also a very big chance that if you start attacking while you're Shadow Realmed the axe, you would just kill yourself on blade mail. Yeah.
I
Axe
like.
is,
Yeah.
Axe is getting phase boots. He really needs the blink, and we're already
Yeah.
20 minutes in, and he keeps getting everything else besides the blink.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Jakiro building Octarine. I think I would have gone the Axe. I can see the point in the Octarine though, just to reduce liquid fire cooldown so you can push better, but I feel like his build Axe would have been better.
He's getting Octarine, queued up Kaya, queued up E-Blade.
Yeah.
All of those things combined maybe do slightly more than just an Aghanim's, but also if you just wanted to push faster, you just get Shard, you get Liquid Fire. Unlike Dice, I mean, sorry. Like in this game, the Axe is very, very, very good. Because you're ahead. So if you had any fight or even you're just doing a push, you put it down. The
Yeah.
enemy can't even really walk up to you because they don't have the HP pool to survive the macro fire. Like this is a level 2 macro fire. It'll be 150 pure damage a second. They're going up top onto Axe. Global
A-
silence used, Axe melts.
Axe not using
Heretic
blade mail.
melts. Axe got, I think, instantly stunned by Ice Path.
Rebel is able to kill Storming Eagle though.
Grits. Grits and I think some help from KBJ. KBJ has finished his Glimmer Cape.
I don't know.
Wrong channel.
Wrong channel, guys. We
I
just
don't know which one we're supposed to be in.
Anything that is in general.
Oh, the lobbies. Are you not in lobby D?
Cool.
Good luck. Yeah. What I was gonna say is
Yeah.
like Billy's just seemed to back off when after that fight when I feel like they should have just kept pushing.
Yes, they should have gone. They started. Kara was bottom.
Oh, nice
Rebel was gone,
bongos.
and yeah. The BA can bring it back, but the problem is I have no confidence the game's actually going to go long enough. At 23 minutes, the BA has Threads, Battle Fury.
Yeah. Does have the BKB queued up, but I think this game's over. I think if Hooligoons want to take this seriously, maybe just drag this out and talk about what to do in the next game. But actually, let's look at the graph. 95% win rate for Billies.
Yes.
I think Rebel is doing the correct thing though, being on Billy's side of the map to farm.
Yes, that is correct. But also, Rebel is getting BKB first, which creates a problem of great, you jumped in and you have no damage.
Well, it's like you do if you don't, damned if you do, damned if you don't sort of thing.
Mm.
Like,
I just think
Desolator, he might be able to blow up Willow, but then you just get stunned by Jakiro or Witch Doctor.
I feel like that ability to blow somebody up on the backline is way more important. The ability to survive and then do very little. Because currently the BA is critting off of only 180 damage. No, 177 damage. Without any armor reduction. With only a Blightstone.
Let's look at what KBJ's sitting on 1k. Zeraxsas has got...
I think Zeraxsas might have just finished his axe.
Yeah.
Which is very, very poorly. He's about to be
Yes.
poured into enemy's position 5. Yes, that's a Basil Aghanim's has arrived. And yeah,
Oh,
the main problem they have is they have no initiation.
oh, they're
Like,
catching
this is
Razor.
about their as much as their initiation comes from.
That
Okay.
shallow grave was way too early, but
And
yeah.
yeah.
Great Jakiro, Axe calling nothing. Yeah, they're melting.
Yeah.
Basil a bit too
Jakiro
overzealous.
dies to snakes.
Oh.
Surprisingly, it did kill 4.
Yeah.
2 of them bought back now.
Axe
Then-
chasing down Eagle, misses the call. Yeah, Eagle
and Axe-
TPing out. Eagle does have Radiance.
Yes. That was his big item. It's a surprisingly good fight with the Hooligoons because Bleak was prodding the high ground by himself. Now he has a BKB. So. I think Rebel could have killed more people in there, but she kind of didn't blink out when she started running up high ground.
Yeah. The Zeraxsas, like I said, just did that shallow grave way too early. Oh, so he's gone for the mana regen talent. I feel like if you're doing this mid dazzle, you want the 300 attack range.
Yes. Because your point of the build is that you're actually
Yes.
clicking, and your Aghanims then also like clicks the people it hits.
Yeah, agreed. I shouldn't be going Hurricane Pipe, should just go BKB. I think item builds and talent builds are the least of Hooligoons' worries.
Yeah. Like, it's a weird game to talk about, like, the rushing BKB as well, because the big thing that from the BKB you're trying to evade is Jakiro's spells and Dark Roller spells. Because Witch Doctor's Maledict, if it gets on you, doesn't care if you're debuffing unit anymore. And his ultimate absolutely does not care.
Yeah.
Razor is only a slow, like thing.
You're still essentially nullifying 2 heroes
Yeah.
with just this one item. But yeah, I was saying Billies are just so far ahead now.
Like, yeah, a 4-stop might help you kind of like get out of the problem, but if you're in a bad positioning, that means the positioning can somehow improve. It's also BA is almost instantly dead. But
Oh
not.
wow!
The PA found somebody to jump on, and again, Hooligoons have no blink daggers. No, Axe finally has a
Yeah,
blink.
I was about to say Axe finally got his
So
blink dagger.
But Axe might be able to catch somebody now, because up to this point, Hooligoons can't really do any chasing because they have no way of like catching up.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Heretics item build either.
Heretic has decided that he wants to right click.
Yeah.
Which I would say is absolutely not the choice.
Yeah.
Get refresher.
Yeah, 100% get refresher. Right, now they're sieging on this mid tower. I'm not sure if Axe has revealed he has a blink dagger yet to them.
No, I don't think so. Unless they looked at the Axe bottom. I know if the Axe showed bottom, then yeah, it has been revealed.
If not, it would be pretty big brain for Hooligoons to smoke the Axe at least, so he can wait on the wings for a good initiate.
No, the Axe showed himself with the blink dagger bottom forming, so
Okay.
if they just click the profile at top, it should show blink dagger. Like, currently, Billionaires are just, in a sense, buying time. The Hooligoons have to initiate this. if they want to do anything. Otherwise, they're just sitting high ground. Looking at it, that's a very good axe jump. It was a very good axe jump before all the creeps were killed.
Yeah. And they've
And
caught
now
out
they-
Axe.
And now they cut the axe into brambles.
Silencer can get an ult off. Nice ult.
Yeah, but
Oh, they killed
Oh.
2 of them.
they killed the Razor.
But where is Eagle with Aegis?
Farming. He just used ult. And the PA is dead. PA is saved. KBJ used Hex. KBJ's stunned himself. Yeah. Beginning was good, but they overchased.
Yeah. Yeah, and Eagle comes in at the end, but come on, man, you have Aegis.
I think if he came in when the Razor was on the high ground, that chasing part wouldn't even have to happen, and the Razor might be alive.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, he's got Orchid. Like, literally, as soon as they caught 2 of them with the Ice Path and Willow Staff, ult in, silence the Silencer, kill him, and that fight, yeah, like you said,
Completely different.
yeah. But maybe
As-
just a bit of miscommunications on Billionaire's side.
Like as it comes, kind of the classic thing of like Eagle just doesn't want to fight, and that's it.
Yeah,
It was like global silence. He got caught with his Midas he already used, and not with the idea that the team might fight, and I need to like break something off, so he couldn't actually come in.
I also had a note. Well, 4 of them are not just going off to farm jungle camps, at least. They're just pushing, which is what they should be doing. Please, Jonah, just push. Don't go and do ancients. Just push. You have all your cooldowns. They're going on Rebel up top, silence. Ultra.
Bottom. Yeah, the last Billionaires are going for the last barracks. Okay.
Eagle down, but that's Aegis got used
Yeah,
up.
that's it.
Yeah, this should be Megas.
And it should also be GG's.
Yeah.
The Dark Willow has agonies. Eagle really wants to pick up his bottom.
Yeah, and GG code.
Yep.
Oh, some pretty good tight ground defense by Hooligoons, but they were just so far behind at that point. A couple kills here and there didn't really make that much of a difference, unfortunately.
I feel like Hooligoons, at least the bottom lane with the axe, didn't come out of the lane too badly.
Yeah.
But they didn't pick up any blink daggers, so they couldn't roam around or get anything or initiate on anything, and they were just kind of stuck.
Yeah.
Top
But,
lane was a complete disaster for them.
yes, poor item, poor skill choices by KBJ in the top lane. But it happens, it happens. They've still got one more game though. See if they
Yes.
can turn this around. And Billy's, yeah, I think just do what you did this game into the next one. Maybe Storming Eagle when he has Aegis. Not just sit around till after the fight seems to have stopped. But that's just have won a series. Looks like they're just going to carry on with it, maybe.
Let's see. Looks like it's going down. Anyways. Well, then, I was about to say Billionaires most likely will ban out the Witch Doctor now, but they have first pick again, so they might pick it again.
Gonna,
Shakiro, Dark Hilo, so their Hooligoons are basically currently banning out what they didn't like last go.
yeah. I just posting something, try and drum up some viewers to this channel now that they see Hooligoons taking a series, totally taking a series off Billy's. I like the respect band for Jakiro and Dark Willow.
Wait, did they switch? Oh, I know what happened. They went to the lobby and but said, "Oh, we're the other side," so they went to the other side of the. Either somebody forgot to press the button, or Hooligoons went into the wrong side of the lobby. This won't ruin the ticket at all.
It's fine, tickets always scuffed. I mean, okay, I guess I'll delete it then to appease. I don't know how you...
The Billionaires picked. They banned the Witch Doctor and picked Warlock.
Yeah, a Warlock, another strong support.
That's also a good support. No doubt. Lion. You and Lions rarely impress me much.
Yeah. Yeah, last lion I saw was Team Stray's lion, which just sort of sat in lane and did nothing.
I think the problem often comes down to the fact that with the mana drain, a lot of Groom Lions focus on just using it on enemy heroes, who can very quickly run away, so it means that you don't actually get too much mana.
Yeah. Yeah, use it.
Versus just
Sorry.
versus just like draining a range group from time to time.
Yeah. Oh, Bane.
Bane. Lena.
Should be Jonah's hero. Yeah, I'd just like to see a lion like roam about a bit, like if it's being played as a 4. Especially if it's against like a mid laner who doesn't have any escapes.
Either roam around a bit or at least do the sensible thing of just sit in lane until you're level 6. So you can
Yes.
go around and actually have your ultimate. Because
Yeah.
I've seen like quite often like level 5 and trying to go around like they have ulti and they can all do all the shit.
Oh. And Billionaires seem to be struggling to decide their next pick.
Yes.
Clinks. Oh.
I have a feeling that's a 4 clones.
Yeah. Or maybe they got inspired by Thompson playing it today. But then that would mean Lena might be a support or a... Oh. Undying.
Pause 3 Undying?
I don't know. It could be a pos 2 Lion or Bane or pos 3 Undying.
Nah, they wouldn't do that. Viper? That's a mid.
Or it could be a 3.
PL carry?
A nice classic Eagle hero.
Yeah. Currently they have things to deal with PL, but they are early game things to deal with PL. Late
Yeah.
game, you have to kind of hope you can keep the PL like down in a nether toxin.
Yeah. I'm not really sure. Maybe a Sven might be okay for Hooligoons.
Sven isn't a bad choice. But
Or
Sven will have to get a BKB because there's a lot of slows on Billionaires right now.
yeah, Sven or Gyro and get a Maelstrom instead of Chrysalis. Or maybe what Billionaires did against Larry's Phantom Lancer and pick a drow into it, maybe. Rush Axe.
Yeah, possible. Like Viper is their big answer to PL since if Viper gets Axe, he also has like an AoE to stuff.
Okay. Pos 3 Slark. Mid laner. Eagle Lancer. Luke Clinks and Notch Warlock.
Again, it feels if the Clinks is 4, then the LDC's Ops Operandi is just pick a 4 that becomes a core and hope the enemies don't punish you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 4 Clinks. And a 3 Undying.
Wow. I like Billionaires draft more than Hooligoons. But I have always called it out wrong whenever I said I like another draft more. What are your predictions, Clavs?
I think Billionaires are going to win.
Yeah, that's a
It
fair.
just. I don't really. As bad as it sounds, I just don't believe in Hooligoons laning as well.
Oh, it's a Pods 1 Viper.
No, Rebel and Zeraxsas. I think their big advantage is they're flexible and they can like switch between mid and safe.
Okay.
So it's a core if one of them picks it. It's just most likely Viper's known. Viper Sailing doesn't work really.
Yeah.
Because you need a bottle or something. Or you have the other problem, which is in this lane, if the Viper is safe, then he would be against a Stark who just dark backs it off. So.
Right, so we have I think Billionaires should look to invade again. Even though Hooligoons I think have got more CC, I think Billionaires will just do more damage. It looks like they're just going for the circle strat where both teams go to invade and
Yeah.
never
Like,
see each
for-
other.
Like personally, I just see that the Billionaires strat is a bit easier to just execute, even
Yeah.
if they have a slot 3. Like Warlock is very strong and easy to play, and mid lane is a thing, and a Kling's 4 is a thing, and a PO's carry is a thing. And they're very much like cast a spell or throw, like just right click, and not like. And KBJ is standing in the front by himself.
But they are uphill, so there is uphill miss. They do catch Luke, but they're not going to be able to
I
keep
think
up.
all the damage KBJ took was from spells. Hitbox currently taking way too much damage. Yeah, the
Yeah.
jungler is suffering.
Uh,
Luke almost dead, but not enough. Yeah, I just think the position 3 Undying is hard to play against. Like to play and successfully do.
yeah.
You need so much more. Like if you had KBJ with you as a position 4 with hitbox, then he could like feed in mana, so he could keep on using decay. But
Yes.
otherwise, just kind of quickly run out of mana, and then the warlock just heals up the enemy carry.
Yeah, and looking at hitbox is items, it looks like he's just gone for like a regular support build. For Undying is this is literally the exact same items I build when I go support Undying.
Well, yeah, there's that will be the situation by reducing the strength of the eagle, the warlock's heals more. Like laughably,
Oh
there's
yeah.
percentage of that, but it's also surprising that Nock went Shadow Word first. So
Yeah, I think he underestimates the fatal bonds damage.
yeah, now he uses it on 2 people and two two persons and a single creep, so there's actually no imp
Oh,
stun.
they kill Luke up top though.
Yeah, I think he didn't go. I know he did go to base. So what have they killing? Missile. Oh, they have 3 stuns.
Yeah,
They have Earth Spike, Hex, and Missile. So he just got stun locked, most likely.
yeah. This is
House.
probably gonna be the life of the Clinks in this lane of just if Lion sees him, just Earth Spike into Hex, into homing missile, and we'll just be dead by that point.
It's a bit sad looking mid. The Viper has 3 last hits.
Ah,
The Lena has 15 and 6 denies.
yeah. Lena, I think, is a very good laner.
Lena is also very good versus Viper because you outrange him
Yeah,
and he has no armor, so you just click him down. Like his Lena with like a null talisman and 2 branches and level 4 hits for 73 damage.
yeah. But also, it's just like the dot they added to Dragon Slave
Yes.
just hurts so much.
Like Viper cares a bit less about if he picks up corrosive skin, he has extra magic resistance. But there is no corrosive skin picked up. There's a level of nether toxin.
Yeah, that's
Like it basically you max nether toxin if you have a really, really bad lane, you just want to nuke down to wave and go hit some jungle creeps. But there's still 2 levels in poison attack. So that's really square. And even if you are jungling, you still need the extra level of corrosive skin so that you
yeah.
can
Oh,
slow the
top lane
creeps.
they kill Bleak.
Yes, KBJ is ecstatic.
Yeah, Eagle tipping KBJ.
Gyro getting Falcon Blade first.
I think that's fine if you are getting ahead, but I don't think he is ahead.
Well, I think the Falcon Blade is a standard build, so you get the Falcon Blade, then you get the boots, and then you go jungle for Chrysalis and Aghanims.
I mean,
That's about what I remember being the usual build for drivers these days with the rifle.
I would
See
like
what's
the
happening.
Falcon.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I would like the Falcon Blade if he was putting points into Rocket Barrage, just so that mana regen is like extra useful, because it is very fighty up top. Looks like Luke might be going down again, being body blocked by Bleak,
Yes.
and they're backing off.
Yeah. But this thing, if you're jungle farming, Flat Cannon could still be mana draining enough because without the mask, Gyro only has 1.2, well, 1.4 like
This
mana
should be a
regen.
dead Gyro, yeah.
Yes.
And this is going to be a dead KBJ, maybe?
Yes, there's
Yeah.
very, very large amount of stacks onto stock. 9 stacks by the end of it. Roaming, yeah. I haven't seen the Undying do anything. It's really.
Oh, Bleak being spat on and is now going to die. Well done by Rebel there. Now,
Yes.
look up for that regen rune. Look up. Grab that regen rune, Rebel. There you go.
Right. Yeah, the Eagle has 35 lashes and 11 denies versus Gyro's 14. Irrespective of the decays, Eagle has just been able to just reform.
Yeah.
Because they keep using it meant a lot of like not high damage but high usage spells, so he has a very big stick even on that very low HP amount, like max HP amount.
Yeah, like this I'm dying Posfear isn't working out too well.
Yeah. Nock has put a second point into Warlock heal.
I mean, it's just like you said, he's gonna get low on strength, so the heal's value is increased from that.
Yeah, but I feel like maybe like a point in upheaval, because as soon as he hits level 6, you can kill them. So if you have upheaval, they can't run away.
Oh, and mid Rebel dying is
Yeah. As Lena used her ultimate.
right back at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like bot lane, if a kill happens, I think they're up for it, but they're not really. They're just looking to get Eagle farm more than anything. They're just making sure Eagle doesn't die, I guess, is the main priority.
Yeah. Rebel's weird build continues. She now has 3 points in poison. Poison attack, 2 levels of another toxin, 1 in corrosive skin. Like, can they kill? That might be a kill. That's a kill.
Oh,
What's happening top? Nothing. KBJ barely survives and hides in the trees.
yeah. No. Hooligoons did not win game 1. I think Airy just messed up the lobby. Well, Airy did mess up the lobby, not we think.
Yes, because Billionaires got the first pick twice in a row, so the lobby was messed up. Possibly either somebody pressed the button incorrectly or somebody took the wrong slot.
Oh, Rebel spitting on him.
Yeah. The mid is basically trading who has their ultimate up can kill the other one.
Yeah.
Bleak top is almost dying, but he's now level 6, so he doesn't care. He just runs away and heals. Eagle has unstoppable farm because the Undying does thing.
Yeah. And he just sort of
Undying
like,
is giving GG's.
yeah. I feel like it's just a worse Underlord. You're doing pos 3 Undying. I already don't think Underlord's that great. And they're being KBJ are dying on the tower.
Yes. Jonas, top. Most likely about to show into wave. Yep, Jonas showed. Zeraxsas should not be coming back. Eagle looking to kill somebody. They drop Tome. Tome will be most likely very quickly killed. Yep, Knock kills Tome. Eagle getting clicked. Is Eagle about to die? Eagle's
Yeah.
dead. Why didn't the Eagle use double ganger?
I don't know. Eagle also going for Ags first. I feel like he's had such a good time in lane. He should just go Diffie into Ags instead. So he can at least turn
Yeah.
up to fights.
Yeah, but that's not his style.
Okay.
They're looking to kill Undying. Who will be dropping? Luke with the medallion clinks looking for.
Looks like they're going on Bleak up top. But I imagine Bleak is
Yes.
just gonna get away with
They
yeah.
lost vision. Well, Zeraxsas decided that he didn't want to go after him.
Bleak has spotted the
Luke showing off
stacks.
that he's on the in the triangle by being next to Rebel. Is there any vision? Too late. He's going to be
Yeah.
out of the range. Yeah. There's no dust, so the Hooligoons just runs away.
Oh, nice
That's
rock
3
drop.
people. Like starting to ray into the rock.
Yeah, and there should be bot tower gone. Hooligoons and KBJ just farming up those stacks.
Eagle taking stacks. KBJ and Leak exchanging blows.
Let's go to net worth, and yeah, the cause of Billy's doing better than their counterparts. Oh, it looks like they're going on KBJ up top. KBJ just deciding to stand there and suck Bleak.
Well, KBJ has the problem of he has the things to save himself, but he doesn't suck any creeps, as far as I saw.
Yeah.
So he has like no mana.
And this is going to be
Eagle looking to fight.
a dead Rebel,
That's a dead
Viper.
Rebel, dead Heretic with a delayed moment.
Oh, Eagle did get a Diffie Blade, possibly stream sniped there, but now he is going for the Ags.
Yes, let's add to the
Let's add some false rumors to this stream.
yes. Yeah. We have to fill in the drama section.
Yeah.
The Undying used his decay to farm away, so has no way of trying to save himself.
Yeah. And just same thing as last time. The pos one for Hooligoons is being left alone to farm. While the rest of Hooligoons try and distract Billy's by sacrificing themselves. But Slark also got going Diffusal Blade. Well, so it's going to be very painful for pretty much everyone on Hooligoons as they all enjoy casting spells.
I just think they have a lot of like control around if he jumps in. It's just the problem again. Billionaires are very far ahead,
Yes.
and they're walking up blind high grounds.
Yeah, and
And I
that's a
like the
dead
fact
rebel.
that Rebel saw, but instead of walking away, instantly tried to TP. But I think the TP was to help KBJ top, and not because she saw anybody.
And it's a dead KBJ again.
Yes.
Oh,
And a dead Underlord. Not Underlord, Undying. It's also a very bad game for Undying Tombstone because they have some very fast clickers on their team.
yes, yeah.
Clinks,
Alina's gonna
Lena,
melt it. Yeah, Clinks.
and depending on how many stacks Slug has.
The top tower falling. They have Warlock ult up again. I think they should just keep pushing for this top tier
Yes, they should
2.
push, they should push. They have Alina with a DD. The
Yeah,
problem is the Lena is waiting for somebody to walk up, and they have a ward now. So.
yeah, just click this tier 2 tower, guys.
There's Luke
Oh,
is
Lena
seeing
being caught out.
No. There's nothing else to follow up on. So. Lena
Oh,
is dead, but two dead. Okay, and even
Tombstone
the
was
Bucks
still on
dead.
cooldown.
Rebel is being clicked down. Rebel's dead.
Oh, this could be a dead Bleak, dead
Okay,
Warlock. Nah,
dead Slark.
yeah.
Yes. Eagle cleanser.
Okay, I think if you're Hooligoons there, you're not too upset how that turned out.
Oh, you're not because you're so far. Like you know
Yeah.
you're behind, and getting a 5 for 4, you got way more gold out of it. If you look at the fight recap,
Oh yeah, I'm looking
Hooligoons
at it
got
now.
2.2k more gold than Billionaires got,
Yeah.
and a good chunk of that gold went onto the gyro. Like
Yeah.
Lena died first, so out of all of that, Lena was the only one from all 10 people who lost gold in that fight.
Well, and now I think Hooligan should just take back control of that triangle maybe. Wait for Banal to come off cooldown again and look to I guess maybe attempt that again.
Yes, yes, they could.
KBJ unfortunately was not able to get a finger stack.
The ki- he got helped get the kill, but yeah,
Yeah.
he's the problem is like again, KBG is very very poor. She's going for a 4-star.
Yeah, great kill on
I
to
have
Luke.
two minds about Lions going 4-star. I feel like if you have the blink, it is such a power spike.
Yeah,
At the same time, like
I think also instead of 4-star I'd maybe have liked if not going to blink, glimmer cape.
no, if in this game you want the 4-star because you want
Oh,
to break the leash from the slug.
oh okay. I didn't realise 4-star did that on the leash. Okay, fair enough then. I still would like a glimmer cape though this game. That's fair enough. And just run away Zeraxsas. Nothing for you to do here. Ags. Almost finished on Slark. Almost finished on Lena.
Gyro is only now starting to build.
Uh, Eagle's got his Diffie and Axe, and looks like he's going for the Manta.
The Klinks has his medallion, that's about it. Klinks is very, very poor.
Yes. Clinks is usually one of the first ones to die in these fights. I think just really...
Because he's the front trying to make up
Yeah.
positioning. Warlock is surprisingly rich.
And also he's not maxed his death pack, so he's not getting as much health as what he should be getting. Is the strafe attack speed is nice, but living is also pretty nice as well.
Yes. Like this thing, maxing the strafe to me says I want to be a core, and him getting the next item, Orchid, basically syrup says I want to be a core, I don't want to be a support.
Zeraxsas is just chilling there.
Hitbox. Okay.
Oh, that was a nice...
Fatal bombs doing work.
Yeah.
Hitbox is now poorer than the enemy team's 2 supports.
Yeah, and good play here. Just keep pushing. They're dead. You have Golem up. Might as well, yeah, I think they can get Vax off this. If Luke chucks his Solar Crest onto Bleak or the Golem.
Oh no.
What's that?
Nog has maxed Shadow Word. I do not agree with that at all.
Yeah, that's a bit...
Like, not just 2 levels, but like completely maxed. And I can bet you he picked up Upheaval just because he got the shard. Like level 9.
And they're already
Level
diving
11,
tier
10.
4s. This game is 98% favored for Billies at this point. I think they could probably just threaten to end, or at least get rid of a tier 4 tower.
Eagle left, so they have to leave.
Yeah.
Billionaires have about 1,000 network per minute in the game. Advantage.
But yeah, Eagle building that Aegis. Luke doing a good job here, split pushing, though if I were Hooligoons, I might maybe look to go on this Clinks.
They wouldn't believe the Clinks is around. And even with the Clinks being in the game, nobody on the Hooligoons has dust. ABJ has Tranquils and a Force Staff.
Yeah.
The Undying has a Sentry Ward. That's all their vision on the Hooligoons team right now is a Sentry Ward on the Undying, who more often than not dies first.
Yeah, I mean, the POS 5 has higher net worth than the whole of Hooligoons team.
Yeah.
Really just Luke kind of letting it down on the side of Billy's here.
Luke almost dying to the Torment.
And they kill Rebel again.
Eagle solos Rebel at this point.
I feel like Notch should just go for Ags at this point. Who cares about the Ether Lens?
What is the Ether Lens for? He's already casting Shadow Word from 900 cast range, so...
Yeah, just a bit unnecessary. Oh, Viper got a Midas at some point. Oh my god, the
catch up Midas, but...
Eagle Illusions are just soloing the team. That is crazy.
Well, the Eagle is still there as well. The bouncing spirit lines is a lot of.
My God, just look at that. Just 4 illusion just melting around, bro.
Well, Delta Axe does give like bonus illusion damage.
Oh, well, yeah. I never play PL because my friends usually troll me when I pick him.
Heretic trying to do something wild.
Yeah, they're tower diving at this point.
They're fountain diving.
I call it Hooligoons.
Billionaire just hit the tier 4s.
And they've called out MVP Heretic there.
Zeraxsas has already disconnected.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. I think that might have been the last game for both teams.
Hooligoons are now officially out of the tournament.
Yeah. It's a shame they couldn't have their full roster for this last game. It is what it is.
Yes.
I think Rebel and Zeraxsas did a good job in trying to find that farm. And to be fair to Hooligoons, they did get some good fights out of Billy's, even though Billy's was so far ahead in that game. In both games, like good high ground defense fights from Hooligoons in game 1. Just like maybe 1 or 2 poor decisions in like item choices and ability choices. And then game 2, they had that one fight, which even though they lost, was a nice gold swing for them. Unfortunately, at that point, the game was already over.
Yeah, you can, if you look at the graph, you can like see that fight like 18 minutes. Like the advantage dipped and XP kind of went flat from that fight, but yeah. As the laning stage ended, they didn't really have a 3. So sad to say, but they didn't really have a 3 to do much with.
Yeah.
And that 3 has arrived.
Oh,
What made you pick Undying?
It seemed good at the time for what they were picking into. I was like, okay, they picked 3 squishy heroes, and I was like, okay, if I can get Undying and they pick someone like Spectre, someone that just wants to sit around and farm, it would more than likely be all right. We can rush them down with the Bane, and we'll probably just be able to just set up kills on him with Tombstone and sleep and kill him. Which I figured that would be fairly obvious. Unfortunately, it did not seem to be obvious to teammates. So, and then we needed whoever the hell was on Gyrocopter to build a Maelstrom and build Crit instead to try to go rush for the Ags. And I was like, why would you go Crit when we're against the PL? Illusions. He's like, that's not how you build the hero. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
yeah, just maybe people AFK following guides. I think for the Undying, you maybe could have gotten a Blade Mail. I think would have been useful.
Yeah,
I understand the item choices. Like mech itself is still a good item this game, as they do quite a lot of burst damage.
Yeah, I thought the lane would go a lot better, and it didn't. And I should have. I when we picked Undying, the second I thought about picking, the second after they picked Undying for me, I was like, I should have just picked Underlord. Underlord literally does the same thing, but I can just be like, I can be everywhere at once, which is what I basically needed to be. I either needed to be everywhere at once, or I just needed to ignore the PL and focus on the gyro. In which case, I either should have picked I had them pick me Underlord, or had them pick me fuck what the had what's your fucking Spiritbreaker. Because with Spiritbreaker I can just be everywhere, and so I can lend support it in everywhere. Because they don't like ask for help. They don't be like, hey, can somebody TP? I'm getting like ran at. They just kind of die.
Like Undying, at least from our perspective, kind of even at that phase when you picked it, was up against a Clinks and a Lina, 2 heroes that attack really quickly.
I mean, that part I wasn't really worried about. I mean, well, I should have probably put some more thought into it.
Yeah.
At the time, but I was just like, what's a good like overall pick?
Yeah.
I get into these squishy heroes that can team fight really well if it comes down to it. And I was like, well, Undying does pretty well. I can sit there, sap their strength, which means my teammates do more damage, and we have a gyro who's going Ags crit flak and whatever. I was like, okay, theoretically this should all kind of work together, but it didn't really work in practice.
Yeah.
I put
They also
sorry,
partially
go
just
ahead.
he also didn't partially get the space to do much because none of the lanes went glowingly well for Hooligoons.
Yep, that's my fault. I'll learn. I'll do better. I'll do better in the next time.
Yeah.
Them banning out Earthshaker should have rang some red flash for me, but they did it the last game, so I was just like, okay, maybe they just think I'm a really good Earthshaker player for some reason. But it's whatever. I probably shouldn't have been on pause 3. I probably shouldn't have volunteered for that. I'm definitely either that or I should have maybe have been more assertive about certain picks that we made, because the Bane pick was really weird, and he said he could play Bane, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna trust you, and learn my lesson on that.
I mean, I could see the idea behind the Bane pick, but just unfortunately, like Slark and Clinks would have just made that Bane's life just miserable, like Lena as well. PL, like you'd have to guess which is the right PL to start casting your ult on. But I mean, and honestly, like early game in game 1, you were the star for Hooligoons. Like you did well in your lane. I believe your lane was the only one getting like kills consistently without trading others for it.
Yeah, your lane went like even in the fact that you got a bit of farm, but Eagle also got a lot of farm. Top lane was a lot of fighting, and mid was tit for tat who had ultimate up.
Yeah, game 1 was winnable if we got our acts together, and we didn't. Game 2 was just kind of a shit show. We started off strong, but it just kind of petered out. And then when he gave me the spiel about not going Maelstrom against an illusion, I was just like, all right, the game's over. I was like, you're like our only, like him and like Viper were like the only two ways of us possibly dealing with the PL at all, because they're the two only Maelstrom builders, and no one put it in their head. I recommended going Maelstrom. The rest is history. So.
Yeah, Maelstrom would have been also a nice pickup for the Viper. Yeah, just unfortunate. But, as long as you can take stuff away from that game and what you can improve on, then I think you've already said like what you would do differently, which is more than what I'm sure half the goons would do, and just be like, not my fault, we lost that game, and just carry on.
I mean, it's kind of not, but I mean, there's also things I could have done better.
Yeah, but that just comes with experience as well. Like, you already identified, you saw worth in the Undying pick, but then as it got later into the stage, you then learn, oh, I could have just done the Underlord pick instead, as it would have literally done the same thing plus more, or like you just said again as well with the Spirit Breaker, you could have done the same. So it's like, okay, next time Undying comes up as an option for you, just check if Underlord's still available to play, as you already have that experience of Undying just not really doing much. Sorry, sorry for the rant. Yeah, no, you still played well considering the team you're against, and you were a sub as well, so you've not played with those guys at all throughout the tournament, and unless otherwise.
Time to wrap this shit show up.
Yeah. Well, I believe I'm going to try to raid Jonas as team. The team. Too hot for Dota. That works. And yeah, thank you, Klaus, for joining me. Thank you,
Yes.
Hitbox, for coming in for that quick
No worries.
after game interview.
I didn't. I mean, I mostly just clicked this by accident, but
Yeah.
thank you for having me. If nothing else.
Okay. And yeah, I'm now going to bring you over to Jonas.